Radio Channel, so that we may be one through the cross. Good afternoon with the main news. I'm Clara Singer. The headlines. Embrace servant leadership. Body of a 54-year-old man retrieved from Kamate Mate stream. And Nkana surrenders a top 4 position after losing 2-1 at Manchester United yesterday. Kindly be informed that we are also streaming live on our Facebook page. And now the news in detail. A Catholic priest in Chilabombe has advised leaders to listen and understand the challenges affecting the people they serve. Speaking during Mass at All Saints Parish in Kamenza, when ordinary leaders and Christians welcomed him in Chilabombe yesterday, Father Justin Chikonte said Christianity is based on servant leadership. Father Chikonte said leaders are mostly preoccupied with their thoughts and tend to listen to the people they lead, yet misinterpret issues at hand. He also implored the faithful to listen to the word of God and understand it fully.
We should understand and know that these are like our children. We are parents. People should feel free with us. Tied to the tongue in Kamba.
And some Christians emphasize the need to unite and work together in strengthening Chilabombe deanery.
Abafyashi bonse abakubona kwisepera bantu misepera Yesu naibwerere mama
chikafuya kama mpokera pakuti nankwe karaga kwaitaka kwati bushe bantu shinkasanga mudina pamwe nokwevati awo kanshi bantu vavasebwino vari atsona vomafyabwino icho chirekaviro nkwevati development yanachinja yananapanpanji
Jeffy bafata bachilala ngati twekatale tube chimu ngati waikatana ngati wabachimu obwafata kwave
achidina Yesu yarakura yarasebwino kandi yarakosa.
We expect a lot to work with him, especially for the youth programs. We expect support from him.
Meanwhile, speaking after Mass, Father Chikonte pledged to work with the Christian community in fostering the evangelization mission of the church.
Nomba tatawombera pamo bonse chapamo tapata ma solutions kamna no kwa Christian weso and touch simira cha ishupa nomba ngapawo kuombera pamo silamuka.
At the same event, Chilabombe Mayor Lucky Sichane pledged the government's continued support to the church.
Chilabombe is a very quiet town, very small town which is still developing. But with time we'll get there. So what will welcome you once more officially and say that wish that you're going to enjoy your stay here. We've worked very, very well with all the leaders that have been placed before us. All of them. We've never had any problem up to date. And we've got no doubt in our minds, and I've got no doubt personally in my mind that we are going to enjoy our stay with you. We are going to give us the support that we need, just like we are going to give the support that we expect from us.
A team of Gateway City Council Fire Brigade officers this morning retrieved the body of a 54-year-old man of Chamboli Township from Kamate Mate stream. Close friend to the deceased, Jairus Matafwali, narrated that Christopher Chabe of house number J24 was retrieved this morning around 07 hours. Matapwali narrated that the late Charlie, who was returning from work, met his fate last night around 21 hours after he slipped into the drainage near a place called Papisuma in Chambole. He added that the water current in the drainage where the late Charlie had fell into dragged his body into the Kamatemati stream during a heavy downpour. Health Minister Sylvia Masebo has encouraged people to eat locally grown foods which are both nutritious and cost effective. According to the Ministry of Health and Public Relations Unit, Ms. Masebo says that eating locally nutritious foods will significantly contribute to reducing some non-communicable diseases. Speaking in Eastern Province when she launched the Early Childhood Development Center supported by UNICEF, the Health Minister added that foods with right nutrients will also contribute to the reduction of malnutrition in children. Ms. Masebo says government will continue providing the necessary support such as nutritional counsel to parents and caregivers in a bid to address malnutrition in the country. In a related development, a nutritionist at Bochi Men Clinic in Kitwe, Vinus Nkoma, has emphasized on the need for parents to give balanced diet meals to their children. Ms. Nkoma explained that a balanced diet meal helps in brain development for children and causes better performance at school. Speaking when she featured an adolescent program on Radio Changala last week, whose topic was nutrition, Ms. Nkoma also advised families to start a backyard gardening to grow different types of vegetables for sale and consider buying foods with various nutrients. A good governance expert, Peter Mulenga, has advised people complaining about being left out in the cooperatives to be operating at the Black Mountain in Kitwe to engage government. Some youths from Sakile Township in Kitwe who have been scavenging at the slug dump, so they feel left out following the handover of the Black Mountain portion to women and youths. In a statement issued to Radio Changala News in Ndola, Mr. Mulenga, who is also an entrepreneur, said government can provide an audience to people who feel aggrieved over the matter. He, however, alleged that some individuals complaining that they were not consulted on the slug dump are those who previously benefited selfishly from the Black Mountain. In sports news this afternoon, Nkana Football Club has dropped to 6th position on the MTN Fast Super League table after losing 2-1 to Zesco United in a Week 24 match played at Levi Manasseh Stadium in Ndola yesterday. Vincent Oburu and John Chingandu scored for Zesco, while Kalampa's goal came through David Obasi, who converted a penalty kick. Meanwhile, after going through a rough patch, Green Buffaloes are back in the top 4 following a 2-1 away victory over struggling in Denny. Demotion to Eden University National League looks real for once heavy spenders Lusaka Dynamos, who sit at the bottom of the league with 20 points from 24 matches. This news broadcast comes to you in the community service of Radio Changala with the compliments of Moose Milling. And now the international news is monitored from the BBC.
A controversial giant dam on the Blue Nile in Ethiopia has begun generating electricity for the first time since construction started 11 years ago. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed officially inaugurated the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, Africa's biggest hydroelectric project. Egypt and Sudan feel the $4 billion project could reduce their share of Nile waters. Our Ethiopian correspondent Kalkidan Yabel Tal is at the site of the dam.
Ethiopia began building it in 2011 as part of an initiative to electrify tens of millions of its citizens. But downstream countries Egypt and Sudan immediately raised concerns about its impacts on their essential water supplies. The three countries have sat down for talks throughout the years, multiple times, but none of these efforts have led to binding agreements. Ethiopia says it has no desire to hurt the interests of Egypt or Sudan, but the two countries said they need a binding deal, particularly about future mitigations of possible droughts and the management of the water supplies.
The French President Emmanuel Macron called President Putin today as international concern grows that a Russian invasion of Ukraine may be imminent. Mr. Macron also spoke to Ukraine's president on Saturday. James Waterhouse is in Kiev. Officials in Paris say President Macron's conversation today with Mr. Putin is part of a final effort to avoid a major conflict. Many in the West believe that with around 150,000 Russian troops on Ukraine's border, Moscow has already made up its mind to invade. The US says Russian troops are likely to advance from the east and from Belarus in the north in an attempt to encircle Kiev. President Biden will hold a meeting of the National Security Council later to discuss the latest intelligence. Moscow has been accused of attempting to fabricate a pretext for an invasion with false reports of violence in rebel-held enclaves in eastern Ukraine.
There's been more shell fire overnight in eastern Ukraine, with Ukrainian government forces and Russian-backed separatists accusing each other of multiple breaches of the ceasefire. Ukraine's military said it had suspended civil checkpoints into rebel-held territory in Donbass earlier on Sunday because of the safety of civilians being guaranteed. The separatists said it responded to Ukrainian shelling. A passenger has been found alive on the ferry that caught fire in the Ionian Sea while sailing from Greece to Italy 2 days ago. More than 270 people have been rescued. With more, here's our correspondent, Bethany Bell.
A Greek shipping ministry official said the man was spotted on the stern of the ship and made contact with the rescuers. The Italian-flagged Euroferry Olympian caught fire en route to the Italian port of Brindisi. Firefighters struggled to battle the flames which engulfed the vessel. According to the authorities, 11 passengers are still missing. They're from Bulgaria, Greece, Turkey, and Lithuania.
To end the main news, a reminder of the stories that made headlines. Embrace the servant leadership. Body of 54-year-old man retrieved from Kamate Mate stream. And Nkana surrenders a top position after losing to Tusaska United yesterday. There we end the main news. Good afternoon.